Greetings, Vampire Lords. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to The Rising Oakveil. Episode 33, The Carver and the Curse Witch. So I'm just clearing out the area, waiting for nightfall. Trying to get as many of the his backup managed before next fight. That's interesting. It's like a block where he runs at you. I wonder what the counters for that is. There he is. We didn't. Ooh, they just dropped silk. That's sweet. Doing a pretty good job of clearing out the area, I think. So we're almost done clearing the entire camp, unless it starts to respawn. Not saying that that will ultimately be all that useful, because he does summon in backup. But it should give us a little bit more working area. It's weird that there's like a random rifleman and night patrol, and they'll probably despawn right here, right? Just like last time? Yep. I wonder if that's a bug or that's intended. Oh, you're 95, huh? You're coming with me, pal. So he's a new blood type, corrupted. I don't know what kind of blood that is, but it's gonna be mine.
Bend to my will.
You know what? I am curious enough. I am going to head back to the base to check out if it offers advantages against the enemies in this area. Because if it does, I'll Blood Merlot them. You know, if it gives me like corruption resistance or something. That sounds very handy. I don't think I'm going to Irradiant Gruel gamble with him though. Because it's probably not worth losing a 95 to get it up to 100. Could be weapon coding related stuff. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see in just a second, won't we? God, I have a lot of random stuff now. No, not a bear. Wolf. And then the other one I'm gonna gruel. Come on, don't go mutant. You went mutant. Dang it. Not even taking damage. Ow, don't kill me. Jesus. Cut it out, lady. And that's what happens when you lose the gamble, is they, you know, go haywire and try to murder you. So after feeding him, I wish I had a goby. There is corrupted fish. Increases or reduces the health of the prisoner by 0 to 100%. Increases or reduces the misery of the prisoner by 0 to 25%. Increases or reduces the blood quality of the prisoner by 0 to 2%. Blood quality cannot proceed. Okay, so there's a new gamble here. This fish might kill them. This corrupted fish. There's also the golden river bass, which is like a really good curative. Cool. So there's more gambles. While we wait for the rats to be fed, I'll put everything away. So I believe the new corrupted wood can only be processed in the upgraded version of the sawmill. So I'm not going to be able to do that. Yeah, there's no recipe for it. So this corrupted oak, we'll have to wait for the advanced sawmill. No problem. Some of the junk I don't want. I'll just leave out here. Alms for the poor, let's pretend. My alchemy box. At some point, I'll probably want to invest in a larger version of this. Because I have these small versions, but the big versions do exist, and I could have more storage if I wanted. Man, you are a slow rat eater. But at the end of that one, we're low on. It probably makes sense to leave coarse thread and some tech scrap in there at all times. Ooh, that's a lot of pollen. And then maybe this time I can also get the Potion of Rage going. So I'll take a look at making one of those. For a greater combat prowess. Rage Potion. Oh, I need Plague Briar. So I need to spend a lot of time harvesting Plague Briar. It's a material that... it's a plant that I really don't have in my farm. I used to in my last run, but not this one, so noted. Gonna make some discount healing, because I like to just blow through the discount healing instead of using the high quality stuff when I just want to top myself up. We have 20 minutes left on our potions, which should be enough for another fight. We're only about a third of the way into the night. So let's get this Blood Merlot going and see if this is any good. I'll feed him again afterwards. Okay, taking it. No, I'll take it once I'm there. It'll be a surprise. And I'll grab Scholar Blood if I don't like it. That way I have a backup. So I have a 92% Scholar Blood if this blood sucks for some reason. Pun unintended. Alright, Stavros. Let's throw down the gauntlet. And probably get smoked again.
Whispers of blood.
Attack my shadow. That's really convenient. Alright. Down the hatch. So, reduces the damage taken from corrupted attacks and gains life leech, but I suffer increased damage taken from other sources. Reduces the amount of vile corruption stacks, but increased blood drain rate. Increased movement speed, attack speed, but there's a 25% chance of taking damage to trigger an eruption inflicting a 2-second snare. Ooh. Weapon and spell charge gain increased by 15, but there's a 30% chance to spawn a shadow that attacks you using ability. So it sounds like it's a gamble potion. It's gamble blood. It's like high risk, high reward blood. I'll fight him with it. And what did I just get? Reign of Chaos and Elixir of the Raven. Cool. All right, Carver, bruh.
Come closer, little intruder. Let me show you something. Behold our blessings. Weary thing. I love the way the sap drips down the blade. My servant queen, witness me! Her gifts fuel me. Venom blade.
Oh, he was not fooled.
Flee! My servant queen, witness me.
Oh god! I was not able to dodge that, and whoa, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, he hit me with 2 combos that, like, ended me. I'm gonna reset. God, the amount of damage that he just drops on you out of nowhere is really vicious. There's, like, no room for error at all. I'm gonna go back to Scholar Blood, though. I don't like the gamble of the blood type I had. I think I was not benefiting from it all that well. Now, considering his stuff can't be blocked as easily, maybe summoning Death Knights instead of a ward might be better, because it's really hard to ward against him. And then also, my ability... I'm going to do a Heart Strike ultimate, because trying to channel the full channel also seemed to be really difficult. He was just, like, getting free hits on me.
Trees, intruders. I carved them up all the same. Die for the
I was
serpent
mid-teleport.
Weak.
What the? That just feels personal.
Taste the serpent queen's gift.
Where was his landing circle?
Serpent queen, witness me. I love the way the sap drips down the blade. Chop you down! Defend the sap!
Oh, he got me trying to health orb. Got greedy for health, and that cost me a lot.
Venom blade.
I don't know what he's fighting over there, though.
Die! Die! Behold our blessing.
Come on, Death Knight. Hurt him.
Taste the Serpent Queen's cake.
He's going down, as long as I'm careful.
Die! 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 My Serpent Queen, witness me!
Oh, God. Hard strike. Goodbye. Woo! There we go.
Does not end with me.
Change of abilities was a big help. Figuring out what they're weak to and
New knowledge acquired.
exploiting it for my advantage. So we got, okay. Got it? You, sir, are going to be employed by me.
Bend to my will. You are in my grasp.
87. He might end up replacing one of my, my servants.
Your mind is
Because he obviously is going to work in this area more efficiently than other servants, so I might ditch a servant and use him as a swap in, or I can blood experiment with him too, one or the other. All right, let's get out of here and figure out what weapon coatings are. Good fight, guys.
whispers of
Sorry I killed your boss. Oh, there was a gold chest back there? Alright, I'll double back. Good eyes, by the way. And a Death Knight. Oh, speaking of Death Knight, a Death Knight jewel. So, summons a Skeleton Mage. With 20% increased power when Death Knight lifetime expires. That's really cool. And then, damage done by Death Knight heals me. And increased Death Knight health. Cool jewel. Yeah, plus the other gems I got. Not bad at all. So, one thing that we unlocked is the advanced sawmill, so let's get one of those built straight away. And this time, I'm gonna have to remember to park Simply Fig within the stables until he's like fully top level. So we still have some max speed to do, and then I'll switch him over to rotation speed food. I got Reign of Chaos, and I just jeweled it up with the jewel I had. So Reign of Chaos showers an area with 8 chaos meteors, inflicting ignite. Very nice AoE, I think. So here's the new sawmill, and that allows me to cut the corrupted trees, these things, for their sap. I'm assuming the sap is going to be important, so let's get that started. Ooh, my flowers are back. I also might want to just cut down some trees so that I can start making paper with all of the pollen that I have. And, for even more blueprints. Because I think a lot of the bottlenecks that I have in terms of, like, gear tier, some of it is that I haven't killed the ghost yarn lady yet, but a lot of it is I just don't have the right blueprints, and, obtaining the blueprints are going to be pretty critical. I got some fire blossom seeds off of that. I think. And a lot of Hell Clarion, which I have a ton planted, so I don't need to worry about that. Grind, 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 grind. Pollen time. I'll probably end up cooking up some more potions in a minute. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. But let's get everything else away first. Oh, Fig, you must be done. And conveniently, you turned around, which indicated, yes, you hit max speed. So, Sacred Grapes is what we're going to feed you next. Copy that. I'm just picking Sacred Grapes because I happen to have a lot of them. So if we want more Blood Merlot, I'm going to need far more grapes. But for now, this should be good. You're eating with your butt. Nice. I don't have that power myself. But, good to know that vampire horses do. It's a talent? Yeah, sure is. Question for you guys. What to do next? If you want me to... So the next person I would end up trying to kill is probably Matka the Curse Weaver, so that I can make cursed thread. That way I can start to upgrade my gear. Improving gear, in my case, is probably trying to get... So Terraclaw gives me the advanced tannery. Matka gives me the advanced loom plus the ghost yarn. And then the Venom Alchemist gives me a better blood mixing station. I don't know if this is... I don't think that's a replacement for the blood press, so I think that's something new. As far as base building, improving the base, quite honestly, I don't know what else to make for that, if you vote for that. But I would like to know what you had in mind voting on that, I suppose. More decorations? I mean, it's pretty decorated. And the other thing is, yeah, trying to earn those power cores. Large storages? Yeah, I could do larger storages. That's fair. So the larger store, I could do that right now. So large herb storage. I could plop one of those down. I don't need larger storages for everything, just for some of the things that we're filling up. This is larger herbs. To be honest, I'm not even sure I needed the larger herbs. And then the other one was the alchemy. So for consumable storage and blood potion storage, I'm going to store them elsewhere. Maybe in a small treasury at the front. Because they're a little different. There we go. So we got some 2 large storages, and then we'll do a micro treasury. I don't know where to put the micro treasury for the other ones. Without it looking ugly. Oh, you know what? I could put it next to the material storage. That'd be fine. We already have a treasury over there. Because this is for blood potions and for consumables, which... I mean, the consumables are a little bit like alchemy, but, you know, I keeping them separate like that is fine. How am I enjoying the upgrade? I like it a lot. Alright, Fig, you are max speed, max acceleration, and working on the rotation speed. Cool. And then focusing on the main quest. So let's go ahead and kill Matka so that I can start to make better armor. Because I do have access to a bunch of armor, boots, gloves, and chest that all requires ghost yarn. And that's going to put me into spitting distance. And the reason to kill her first is that will get me closer to being the right level for the Power Master. Being able to make power cores and then what I have access to increases tremendously. So going after a new boss, let's make sure that we have the consumables for it. I don't have the ingredients for the Potion of Rage, so we're going to still have to settle on Enchanted Brew, Brew of Ferocity, and then probably a Spell Elixir, but I believe I already have the Bat Elixir over here. Yes. Alright, looks good. So just those elixirs will do. I don't really need to worry about the other ones, I don't think.
It strengthens me.
I kind of like the consumable potion being over where it was. Because it's mostly alchemy related, so I'll stick it in the middle here. Except for it doesn't go in the middle. It, like, doesn't fit there. But I'll stick it there. It's not great, but it'll do. Alright, so she is very far away. And she is to the northeast. And I already have the cloak to protect me from curses, so she's somewhere yonder.
Bend to my will.
Still to the northeast.
Veins of the mortal realm, reveal yourselves.
So I think we're looking at the Cursed Village, or the Lurker area. Oh, that was just rude. That ability, I heard someone in chat say it seemed slow, and like, yeah, I agree. That is not going to be a mainstay. I still really like the Ball Lightning, because I can explode it on demand. So it's an AoE dot that can also be an AoE burst. So this is where Cyril is. And she is one village to the east, I think. Nest of the Cursed Weaver. Seems like I'm in the right spot. Polymorph. Ow. Bah. Alright, let's start getting rid of all of our garbage here. Because it's stacking up pretty bad. Oh, she hit me. Oops. No! It's definitely one of those, like, as soon as she gets you, she ensnares you and it really messes you up. So it's really important not to let it land initially, or it's going to snowball. But down she goes. She was not nearly as hard because my typical spell set is really good against casters when I'm using a Reaper. So I was just able to, like, nuke her.
I feel stronger.
Wrathful Eye. Increased damage 40% for Cyclone. Holy moly. Alright. And down she goes. So now I can make the increased Loom and the Ghost Yarn, which is going to allow me to gain access to some of the better armors. Now, I don't have a full set yet, but if you want me to do that, you can vote for it in the polls. And then I also now have a crowd control target area minion for spawning garbagey nonsense. The bosses at this next tier, so these guys are a little bit too hardstale without me upgrading my armor, but they're still Terrorclaw, the Ogre, for the Advanced Tannery, and then the Venom Alchemist. But I'm going to get back to base and start working on the Ghost Yarn before I do anything else, because it would be wise to take advantage of the increased gear. The question I have for you guys is, should I try for a proper set? Or should I just, like, mix and match? The advantage of mixing and matching is, like, I can start upgrading my gear immediately. I won't get the set bonus, which is usually increase your gear level by 1. But my gear level, at least in the interim, will increase so that I'm within spitting distance of the bosses I want to kill. Specifically, Volshev for power cores. But if you want me to try for a set, I would grind out what I need for schematics. So, should I attempt to make a set or not? Yes or no? Pretty simple and straightforward. The other thing I could try to do is, again, if I really wanted to set killing Mr. Gold Ingot guy so I can start minting my own gold coins will also help as well. Because, I'll be able to, like, put sets together. But I don't have a lot of gold coins yet. I only have 54, so I wouldn't. There's a lot of work to be done before that becomes a viable option. So seeing that Team Set seems to be set on me getting a set. Let's take a quick look at what will be required. So I know making a whole lot of paper is gonna help me a lot. So I got all this coarse thread. And sawdust plus plant fiber equals paper, and then the paper plus coarse thread equals scrolls, and then scrolls plus tech scrap equals schematics. So let's go ahead and get a whole lot of sawdust, because ultimately that will help me, because I have all the coarse thread already prepared, that will help me make a set, because you guys want me to make a set. So work towards an armor set. And then the other thing that, for the amulet, I need a power core, so I need the set in order to get the power core. So it's a bit of chicken and the egg. But thanks to my, my weapons being pretty high tier, it shouldn't be too hard to cut trees for the wood. I may want another sawmill though, rather than just relying on one. At least temporarily have two, so that I can get the sawdust. Oh, that's backwards. Get the sawdust faster. So I've got about 4,000 wood that I'll be chopping up, which is a good start. It's funny, I have like absolutely no use for the planks itself. I might as well stick this in the grinder. And then all this lovely pollen. God, that's a lot of pollen. For more coarse thread. Just a feedback loop. Strangely, I think I even need plant fiber. Can we even access the one table there? I don't really need to. I mean, it makes fishing poles and, like, frames for art. So if I can't reach it, it really does not matter. Rude. I'll have him cut down some of the trees. There's also one other thing that, like, might be worth my time, and it's kind of hard to farm for, but 100% blood donor. In my previous save, before 1.1 update, I had like 4 of them, and now I have 0 of them. And it does put me at a bit of a disadvantage not having pure blood. I'll roll with it, but it would be nice to have. And yeah, I can get the woodworking bench. Just a little inconvenient. I'll flip it around. Wait, you already ground up all your wood? Holy moly. I did get a bunch of venom sap. A lot of venom sap. Which is awesome, because that's going to be, I'm guessing, important in alchemy coming up. And Space Plexity, thank you for the sub. How are you still... Oh, this is the other one. I don't know what I was going to do with him, but I'll feed him for now. Alright, I need plant fibers to be able to make paper. I was going to make him a servant? That's right, that's right. I have to wait for either Castle Tier 5, which we're working towards right now, or for my other servants to return home from their hunts, and then dismiss one. Probably dismiss whoever has the lowest power level. So if he's going to become a servant, I don't really need to heal him. Once they become a servant, they get fully healed. They become somewhat functionally immortal. Oh, here we go. So getting the paper going. Thank you for tuning in to V-Rising Oakveil, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow vampires.